My name is Tony Subramani. My team and I are very excited to usher you into this new week as September comes to an end. One of the biggest wonders of the world is the secret to happiness. If you want to know the answer to that, stay tuned for today's Mindset Motivation. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. My topic for this morning, just to motivate you, is gratitude. And I know it's a very, very common topic. It's something that we come across almost every day in our lives, to be grateful for what we have. But I think somehow we are not realizing the full potential of being grateful for what we have. And I just want to take a few minutes this morning to share a little bit of my thoughts around being grateful and the old topic around gratitude. You know, gratitude is all about saying thank you for what we have and for thanking Almighty or the universe for what we're about to receive. That's so important as well. And now some of the things that you can include as far as gratitude is concerned is to be consistent in being grateful for what you have. Secondly, I strongly suggest that you actually write down your gratitude statements every day. Now, I have a book that is just consisting of all my gratitude statements over the years, and write down 5 or 6 gratitude statements every day. And by writing it down, it actually has more power. And many of the viewers may say, yeah, I'm grateful. I do say thank you for what I have. But the point is for it to become more effective for you and have the results you desire, I suggest that you actually write it down. Also, what I want to suggest, and some of you may be familiar with this, is that if you can see that this is what I call a gratitude rock. This is a little charm that I've got that I keep with me all the time, and it reminds me when I do feel it in my pocket, it reminds me of being grateful for what I have right then. And it is you can never be limiting the amount of gratitude you have for what you have in each single day. The other thing that works very well, ladies and gentlemen, is a gratitude walk. So take these walks often, either along the beach or in the forest, in the countryside, where you actually appreciate what you have around you there. And that's being grateful for Mother Nature as well. One of the things that we have to also consider in being grateful is the fact that gratitude eases out on our anger. It brings in tremendous potential that we actually realize. It enhances so much of positivity in our lives, and that is what is contagious when we meet with others. And we're grateful for what we have, we can actually pass this on to others as well. So this morning I want to encourage you as individuals and encourage you as family to sit together and put this down in writing every single evening. I am grateful for, and you write down what you're grateful for. Now, the secret about that, ladies and gentlemen, is don't repeat the statements that you've already written. So you can't be grateful for having the power supply consistent or every day, although we would be grateful for that. But change your statements, and as you change your statements, it becomes deeper and deeper and deeper. Gratitude allows you to make peace with today and gives you a vision for tomorrow. Thank you. If you want to be successful in this world, follow your passion, not your paycheck. Genevieve joins us in the studios this morning to tell us about how she is following her passion and has contributed to her success.
With Women's Month having just ended, welcoming this amazing blossoming star on our screen today is just an absolute pleasure. Genevieve Pillay, an all-rounder in all things to do with arts and media. It is such a pleasure to have you on our show today. How are you doing?
Thank you. It's such a pleasure to be here, actually. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So let's dive right into it.
Okay.
Can you tell us about yourself? Who are you? Your background coming up?
Okay, that's a big question. So I'm currently 22 years old, and I'm finishing off my BA in Music and Performing degree at UKZN. I'm literally just a happy-go-lucky, friendly person, just trying to make it through life.
Aren't we all?
Yes, exactly. What more would you like to know?
Okay, so then that leads me right into my next question. Where did your love for art and music start?
It started with my parents, and with watching Bollywood movies from a young age with my grandpa. I started dancing first, just like randomly in the lounge, and then I don't know. Ever since I was little, I've always wanted to be part of like the arts, and I told my mom and my dad from a very young age, I want to be in the spotlight. Not to be like egotistical. It's just like I just love the idea of expressing yourself and just being free and not being judged while you're up there, because you can be whatever you want to be. But yeah, it's from a very young age.
That sounds so beautiful.
Thank you.
What were some of the challenges that you faced when it came to achieving your dreams? And
I think it's more of the fact of our industry in Durban is very small, and we're growing now, which I'm so happy for. But like earlier on, you find that when you're young and you want to enter an industry like this, and when the industry is not that big, it's so difficult to integrate into it.
Yeah.
So I found it to be difficult when it comes to like going for auditions, and you don't fit the description, you don't fit the age, you don't fit the the way you talk is not the right way. You talk too Indian, you talk too it's very compact in a sense. But I've learned to take my nose with a little bit of salt and a little bit of more of motivation. And yeah, I guess that's how I'm here today, especially from the support of my parents and my family.
And that's proven to work out quite well for you, because you've graced our screens numerous times already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tell us, how did it feel when you bagged your first role, and what role was it? How old were you?
I was actually 16. I was in a short film with Dayaka Pariachi. He's an upcoming Durban director. And I was 16. I played I think it was Liana. Yeah, I was it was a short horror film.
Yeah.
I look back at it, I'm like, what was I thinking? But you know what? We have to start somewhere. And I was really happy about, just being on set and being around people that's in the same bubble, and, the vibe. It's always about the vibe when it comes to these things.
Feeling like your dreams are just a step away for a moment.
Yeah, it really does feel like that. It really does.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So you're currently studying.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure you went through the COVID regulations and lockdown whilst you were in university. How did that impact your craft?
To be honest, so I au paired before I came back to Durban. I au paired in Chicago, and all I wanted to do was study. And I was like, no, I need to come home and study.
Yeah.
So I came back home, I put myself through UKZN, and I got through, and then I was only at campus for a month. As an art student. It's like, what? And then it just went online to like, okay, doing self-tape monologues, to trying to teach yourself certain different crafts you've never even been experienced in a room.
Without the physical experience. Yeah.
Exactly. And it was so difficult, but I'm grateful for it, because I feel within that tough time I was able to jump onto social media, start going into TikTok, start
we've seen you bloom there.
Thank you. And just start learning the technicalities of where I can emerge. It's not just the stage anymore. Now it's like, let's show who I really am.
Yeah.
Which was scary, to be honest, because about being an actor is all about putting on a role. So you don't really know about yourself a lot.
Yeah.
So that really taught me a lot about myself.
So you didn't allow it to limit you. You actually used it as a platform to grow.
Yeah.
Quite
I guess
inspiring.
So. Yeah, thank you.
So Genevieve, with being in such an influential industry, what keeps you centered to stay true to yourself?
Well, from a very young age, my parents has always instilled in me the importance of spirituality and God, and I feel that He has definitely kept me centered throughout my entire journey. And through those no's, it was Him that actually was like, there's another door. So it was Him all along, and I'm so grateful, and I give Him all the praise and all the glory, because He is the one that has brought me so far. It's definitely not my strength, but His strength. So yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? That saying that a blessing delayed is not a blessing denied.
Yes.
And then in closing, what advice do you have for any other young aspiring artisans?
Okay. I'd say you're going to get more no's than you're going to get yeses. Celebrate those yeses, like fully, entirely, and be the best that you can possibly be, and just be who you are, because no one else is like you, and you should embrace that.
Thank you so much for that, Genevieve. What a phenomenal woman. Follow her on her journey. We will beam her details up on the screen for you to hear more about her journey as she blossoms in this industry, because you can just see she is made for it.
Thank you
so much. It's been such a pleasure having you here.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Halloween is only a few days away, and lucky for you, Taryn from Mad Hatters has invited us to her store to give us some ideas on how we can celebrate this festive day.
Hi, I'm Taryn from Mad Hatters, and it's almost Halloween. So come in, let me show you what we've got. Okay, let me show you some of the items. Very popular, our spider webs. These stretch. So we basically use 2 in our whole shop to decorate. So very cost effective and a great way to decorate all over. Golf carts, rooms, outside on the road, you name it, you can use it. So we've got a variety of different spider webs. We've got nice skeletons you can use. We've got some nice danger tape. Also can go anywhere. And then we have our bugs. So those also anywhere. We've got some glow in the dark ones and some normal black ones. We've got some snakes. We've got table confetti. Some nice salad tongs, or you can just use them to tickle people if you want. And then some pumpkins to hide some sweets. And some body parts. So we've got fingers, ears, eyeballs. Okay, we've also got some tombstones. You can make little graves outside your house if you're wanting. Now I'm going to show you some dress-up items. Just some advice: if you're wanting a specific item, come early. We've still got a bit of time. We can get some stuff in, but we do have a variety. So just a few things. We've got some nice wigs. The famous clown one, always popular. We've got a few of those. We've got other ones, so blonde wigs, black wigs, brown wigs, short, long. Come and have a look. And then of course the masks, always famous, quite an easy set dress-up item. So we've got different ones. We've got pumpkins, we've got Scream, we've got the hockey mask, we've got a very scary bunny. We've got pumpkins, we've got a ghost if you're just wanting something simple. We've got Squid Games, quite popular since last year. And then we've got sort of, if the kids just want something fun, so Spider-Man, Batman, superheroes, that type of thing. And on this side we've got, for the smaller kids, mermaids, pumpkin outfits, there's animals, there's fairy wings, troll outfits. So there's a variety. So come and have a look and find your outfit. Now for some more dress up, in this row we've got a lot of weapons. So depending what you're wanting to be, and then we've got some more dress up. So here we've arranged it for you. You can be skeleton, witch, We've got vampire, we've got little devils, these are always popular. We've got the harlequin, also very popular this year again. And then all our capes. So again, for a simple dress up, you can do the cape with the teeth for the vampire, or you can do wear something red, and you can do the devil. So we've got a variety of capes, all down the bottom over here. And then this side is your weapons. So we've got the hockey stick, the knife, devil's fork, and then of course the hammer. So come in, have a look. All your decor and your dress up outfits are available. Come in early to avoid disappointments. But for now, I'm off to go and see what else I can find. Goodbye.
Over the past 3 years, a lot has changed. Join us as we catch up with Genevieve from the Flag Animal Farm, one of our guests on the Vuvuzela, as we find out what they have been up to.
Welcome to our Where Are They Now segment, and with me I've got Genevieve from Animal Flag Farm. Jen, welcome.
Thank you so much for coming. What an awesome opportunity.
It's such a nice setting, so vibey. I absolutely love it. I'm a little bit too for the animals, but I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. You've come so far, really.
We have, I remember that day so clearly. I remember how we've been locked down for a couple of months, and then I had the most amazing reach out from Mandy, and then your inspirational team arrived, and it was just so full of joy meeting such wonderful humans in a time of such
Thank
need.
you.
And also I think it was just nice to feel that human touch again. I think we
Yes.
lost that through the pandemic of, can you hug someone?
Yeah,
Can you
it's
high-five
terrible.
someone?
Yeah, that's terrible. So you were obviously on the first, not on the first episode, but you were on Vuvuzela.
Yes.
And now you are here. So much has progressed in the meantime, Hello, little friend.
Oh, Mika saying hello, hello, my boy.
Hello, little friend.
He always has to make an appearance.
I
Hey,
love
boy,
it.
he loves humans.
So, if you think about lockdown, and the first time we came to visit, where were you? How was Animal Flag Farm doing?
So, the most amazing thing, I think we spoke about the community. So that's just that he wants to be part of the vibe again, you see. Amigo, your heart. So where were we? We were in a place of uncertainty. I think what would the future hold? Would the Titanic of Flag Farm reopen again, or would we sink? Yes, I know you there, boy. And we've come so far, and I think a lot of it's to do with community, like you guys coming in and reaching out.
Yeah.
All those little helping hands.
The community stood together well, and I
you
love
guys
it.
were like rock stars out there,
Thank you.
So we've come so far, almost like a 360 from those days.
Yeah.
And no masks, so that's the best part.
Yeah.
Where's your mask, my boy?
So we were talking about it offset, and saying like how weird is it to see people, walking without their masks now. It's like, and so obviously a lot has changed in between
So
for
much.
you. So do you mind telling me a little bit more about that?
So just as you drive on the dirt road, within 90 days our road will be tarred, all the development coming through. But like this guy over here is new. We took him in a couple of months ago. He's my boy, he's 31 years old. So a lot
Looking
of
good
animals
for the
have
age.
No, he's put on a lot of weight. I think they eat so well here. And lots
That's
of
good.
love.
That's good news.
So much has changed with regards to the number of animals. We've almost doubled the number of animals because we've been able to take in more rescues because the revenue's coming back in again
That's
through the
amazing.
customers. The water park's been repainted, more playgrounds, and I was just.
But also the water park didn't exist in lockdown.
It was built, but because obviously it has stood for 2 years, it was getting all dusty and stuff. We had to revamp it.
Yeah.
So no one really knew about it. So it was like a new thing opening up at the end of this. Excuse the kissing and the loving. He's going in. But boy, you got a woman out there. He wants you. Okay, so the most amazing thing is we had revenue like come in from December, which is the first time in a long time that we were able to change the lives of animals with. For example, the roofing sheets. We changed the fox roofing sheets to a bit of perspex. It allows more natural light. So we're able to give our animals so much more because the money is coming through. So that's the fantastic part. Excuse the piggy is also wanting to get. Yes, we there, Cuddles. That's Cuddles.
I love this wow.
It's a crazy
Actually,
environment.
It's terrifying, but I love it. So I want to say well done for what you do for these animals, you know. It is so amazing and so much of them needs help and you are there to help them and I really appreciate what you do.
Thank
really, I
you.
do.
I think it's something that I'm born with.
Yeah, I can see how passionate
It's,
you
it's,
are.
it's a life
It's like,
sacrifice.
I'm coming in here and I'm like, please can nothing touch me? And you're like, please, everything touch me. So
Well, Migo wants to sit on your lap. He thinks he's like a little kitten, you know.
super cute. So I'm so glad there's people like you who are passionate about helping animals and you know, thank you for being in this world and helping our animals. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And well done with all the progression that took place. Your place is absolutely beautiful, amazing. So much animals here. I love it.
Thank you. And we're so grateful for your journey with us. I think being with BTV throughout the years has been such an incredible gift.
Thank you
So
so
thank
much.
you for that.
Thank
That's my
you.
son coming now.
Hello.
Hello, boy. That's my son.
Is this your son?
My boy.
I love it. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you, guys.
We hope that you feel a little inspired to push yourself through greatness this week. From myself, Tony Subramani, and the BTV team, we thank our sponsors La Montagne, Puza Water, and the Air Shack, as well as our guests and viewers for making this show a success. We will see you soon. Bye.